welcome to the video dedicated to my Matchstick mouse books. I recently filmed a video about my finished springtime book, and here is my progress in the rest of the books which I own. I don't have his last books like Halloween or Christmas or travel, but I absolutely enjoy working in this summer book. After springtime, this is my second favorite, and I think that if I have a good progress in this one during summer months, maybe then I will purchase another books by M.O'Braien. Style of his books, size of his pictures, it's perfect for me. So in summer, I currently color with Prismacolors mostly. Sometimes I use Arctics, sometimes I do marker underpaint, but I already have a color palette for Matchstick Mouse 4, so I can do this coloring quite quickly. Now I just experiment with the leaves or with the sky. I try to imagine what time of day we have here, so here, because of this color of the sky, I try to show that we have early morning. I'm also very happy that in this book we have not only Matchstick Mouse like in Halloween or Autumn, but on many pictures we have her friends like Worm and Bug. Sometimes I do them in more realistic way, sometimes I experiment with slightly more crazy colors for plants, leaves, for the sky, and of course I try to do colorful outfits for mouse. I don't mind to do even such small pictures. If I have only maybe 30 minutes of my free time for coloring, I can do this quick project because I already know which colors I traditionally use for OLEDs, for the worm, for the mouse, so I just have to decide which color to use for the background, and I can do very quick coloring, one finished work plus for this book, and that's why I appreciate M.O'Braien books. This is definitely one of my favorites. I do love how I did shading on the wood, how I experimented a little bit with the leaves, and the whole atmosphere is very pleasant here. Well, that was probably my least successful. Something went wrong with blending on the background. Then maybe I limit myself too much in colors. Maybe for the head I need to select other color. But color palette is original, and that's why I think that it's not completely ruined. Color palette is interesting. This one and this one, they are my next favorites, so I hope to color them very soon. They are interesting. You can play with those highlights and reflections from the fire, from the tiny lantern. So very interesting. Another experiment to how to color a rainy sky and drops of the rain. Here I used gray and white color to add some depth to the drops because there are a little bit too many black lines, so markers help me to mask them and to add this rainy atmosphere to the background. This one I want to color with markers. It will be quite interesting experiment. And look at this tiny detail, how helpful is a worm holding a knife to cut this nice yummy lemon. It was one of the first which I did in this book. Not sure that I love the background, but all those fruits, and nuts, it was very fun to color. My favorites are always pictures for gardening. Here again I try to show that here we have morning, and here we have more like daytime when it's already a need to start watering the first sprouts of tiny plants. Another one of my favorites, because here I do love this pink belly, and I do love how colors of the background work nice with interesting color for the shell. Well, this one is so-so. Here I mostly love how I did sky, but maybe on those shelves and corals I had to select more contrast colors. They are slightly lost. And it's another one of my favorites. It's so positive. I absolutely love worm in head and tiny ice cream. So lovely. Here I decided to do this yellow background to show that we have very hot, shiny, sunny day, and I think that it was a good idea. I was afraid how to color the seagull, but I think that with nice selection of gray Prismacolor pencils, I managed to make at least some feathers texture on her body. Still a lot of pictures to color, but I don't mind. It's my anti-stress book. And this mouse definitely has much more active and interesting summer life than myself. I did this last year for my birthday party, so Matchstick Mouse and all her friends also had perfect party time. Yes, for the summer that's all. Next we have autumn. I know that Autumn and Halloween were the earliest books by Morgan O'Brien, so maybe they are slightly less detailed, but I still love them. I can say that I want to color them apart outside of autumn season, but during fall it's really nice to be able to color something with fall leaves, with Halloween pictures. So when September will arrives, so I will return to these books. I think that this one so far is my favorite for this book. Everything went well for the background colors, even for such tiny details like this tree or these leaves. And the whole atmosphere here is very peaceful and lovely. I think that Matchstick Mouse is collecting falling stars. I love the small details, like sometimes the backpack of Matchstick Mouse is made from horse chestnut seeds. Sometimes, like this one, from matches from the cardstock box. It's very lovely, very nice ideas by Morgan O'Brien. Very nice details. And they all are very kind and positive. It also was one of my favorites. I tried to color Matchstick Mouse and Bat in slightly different colors by adding a more henna or chestnut here. Chestnut, I believe. If you need any of these pictures, they all are available on my channel on separate playlist. Matchstick Mouse, it has already probably 100 of these videos because I color very frequently. Here, for me, they are nice switch when I finish something or when I color something very complicated, very challenging. In Kerberos Zanes, in Tomislav Tomic, sometimes it's nice to have a break and to do something quick and easy. And at the same time it's instructive because you can practice how to do various colors for wood or how to do all those highlights and reflections. Sometimes I try to mask lines, sometimes I leave them. I think that for such simplified cartoonish style you don't have to mask all the lines. Next we have Halloween. I don't think that I have a lot of pictures here, because for the season I think that I'm ready for maybe a couple of Halloween pictures for one book, and for me it's enough. This one I do love because of this original outfit which I selected. I think that on the black background it really looks really very nice. Here it was fun to color ghosts. Oh, this one I forgot to finish. I definitely need to do it. And another one with bat. So after Halloween we are moving to Christmas. Matchstick Mouse Christmas was my first book by M.O'Braien, the first which I purchased, and in the beginning I experimented a little bit with various colors for fur, even various colors for eyes. Then I stick to one set of pencils for Matchstick Mouse. Sadly, I mostly want to color this book during December. So it has only limited amount of pictures. Last year I think that I also colored it in January, but pictures like this one for winter fun I already did. And mostly in this book I have lovely pictures, but all of them about preparing for Christmas fest, for packing presents, gathering friends, and they are maybe indeed only for December. But I hope that I will intensify coloring in this book during this December, and maybe this one also will be finished. Here it was nice to be able to practice how to color snow during different times of the day. And it's very quick colorings because many pictures they have black background. You don't even need to think about background colors. I remember that this one I did with Arteza. I can't say that I disliked how Arteza behaved here. I just stick to my Prismacolor pencils. You definitely can color on this paper with more budget sets like Artix or Arteza. This one was lovely because I really proud how I did this washi tape, especially this semi-transparent part stick to the ear. Lovely pictures, so I hope that this December I will spend more time with this book. I love this. I guess that it was even maybe my first one in the whole book. That was second definitely, because I remember that on the gingerbread man I spent quite a lot of time. And maybe here I used a Black Widow Monarch and maybe even color pencils. I love that in this book we have many pictures dedicated to festive cooking, preparing interesting food, baking. Fortunately, that's all. Well, still a lot of work ahead of me. And I love this North Pole elves. I would love for Morgan to create maybe summer book for the same family of elves, because I think that they are lovely, they are cute. And in this book, apart from this happy family of elves, you can find a lot of adorable animals, their friends. Very original also. This book you can color during the whole winter season, so I really loved to use it during January, February. I tried to use a lot of nature colors, a lot of wood here, because I think that it's quite what we can imagine for the lifestyle of such family of northern elves. So here I used several color palettes for the floor, for the walls, for the door, to make interesting wood. Sorry guys, that's the sound of the air raid siren. In this book I love pictures which have various activities when elves try to help Santa, like making Santa's outfit or other things, or where they meet new friends. Just look at this adorable polar bear, so lovely. I hope that this winter I will color at least all pictures with animals. So far I have this penguin. I really think that here I did interesting background, falling snow, just a little bit of light, but still present delivery. It's necessary thing and it can't be delayed. And the final one, preparing teddy bear probably as one of the gifts. Nice book, very positive and very helpful for Christmas season when we don't have a lot of free time but still want to color something in spirit. So I hope that one day Morgan O'Brien will create another book for this happy family, but for summer season. Thank you for watching, and I hope that in the end of December, if I still do videos, then we will see my progress in all these books. And yes, I plan to expand my collection of Morgan O'Brien books. I already got used to the paper. I don't mind to color on this paper at least such small designs. And I really enjoy looking how step by step I fill them, and especially I enjoy my finished springtime book. It looks really lovely. I feel quite proud of my achievements. Thank you for watching, and until the next Matchstick Mouse series videos. As I said, if you want to color some of these pictures together with me, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel, so I hope that videos will be helpful for you.